game number 1.
All right, and here we are, game number 1 on Daybreak, and in the red from the team FX Open is the Towel Terran himself. It is GuMiho. And down in the bottom left part of the map, in the blue, representing the team OGS, it is none other than SuperNoVa. Or if you kind of like say it like he capitalizes it, it's SuperNoVa.
Yes. So
FusRoDa.
what's kind of interesting, though, is that this account doesn't have the capitalization on the V. So I always I know he's done that so many times, but then I always second-guess myself whenever I open up and he's playing on a different account. So makes me sad.
FusRoDa.
But then FusRoDa makes me happy
Skyrim
again. So
yeah, that's all it takes to cheer you up, you know?
That's true.
A little bit of
my favorite FusRoDa video of the ones that came out was the guy who's like leading the mega church and he's got like 10,000 people in front of him and he goes FusRoDa, and then everyone like falls backwards. Oh, it makes me laugh, giggle, I tell you.
Dragonborn.
Yes, he is Dragonborn, man.
Look at this. We've got SCV going out to scout for SuperNoVa, going in an interesting pattern here, going past the third base. I wonder if this SCV has nefarious plans, and he does. There is a barracks.
Nefarious, I tell you.
I know, nefarious. It's going to sound like a bad guy from an old cartoon or something like that.
Yeah, see?
Rascal.
Yeah.
Well, he's building a proxy barracks. He must have been watching Select play last match.
I'm sure, yes.
That's right.
And
gas back home too. So this could be
it could be proxy marauders.
We could see 2 games in a row in 2 separate matches with marauder rushes, but it could also be a Reaper just as easily too. We'll have to see what SuperNoVa has planned for it. GuMiho, on the other hand, a very normal opening for him. Looks like he may be going for a Reaper expand here, just from the kind of positioning of everything. But we'll see what he decides to do.
Yeah, certainly, as he does have does have quite a bit of gas saved up now, and we'll see what he moves into here in just a second. May have enough just to put up that factory right away.
He actually went gas first, so yeah, forget the Reaper expand idea. I think we're going to see some fast tech out of him instead, of course. And there's the tech lab, yes. So is it going to be a Marauder, or is it going to be a Reaper? What will SuperNoVa do?
What will he do? We'll find out. Of course, SuperNoVa sees exactly what his opponent is up to, sees the factory coming down, sees the gas being built up there. We have our first Marauder, and we'll see if we get concussive shells right away, and we do.
It is going to be a Marauder, so yeah, he's going to use that concussive shell. This is going to be a very hardcore Marauder rush. He's going to try to do a lot of damage early on. We saw how good it was for Select, but these guys are on the same server. Latency is going to be the same for GuMiho as it is for SuperNoVa, so we'll have to see if that impacts things a little bit. I would imagine it will, but GuMiho is teching so hard. He hasn't even made a Marine. That's just his first Marine coming out right now. So SuperNoVa might be in a pretty good spot for this to do some serious damage.
SuperNoVa actually is adding on a second gas as well, so he's going to have a ton of gas built up, and unfortunately this Marine is going to go down very quickly. Combat Shield is not done yet. I'm sorry, Concussive Shell is not done yet, but he doesn't need to slow down those units right away. GuMiho pulling so many SCVs off of the line. This is so much lost mining time, and now Concussive Shell is done as well.
Yep, and that's going to help kill those Marines very, very quickly here. He wants to be able to try to build a bunker with that SCV, but hasn't quite been able to do it just yet.
Look at the target fire from SuperNoVa, picking those off. He has not missed a single shot. Every time he shot, it has gone exactly where he's wanted it to, and now he's going to start picking away at the attack units as well, as SCV finally does go down. We have a factory being built back at home for SuperNoVa as well, but he's got 3 Marauders out now, tries to cycle the hurt ones in the back, isn't able to successfully do that, but looks like he will for the last 2 that are remaining.
Yeah, overall, very well microed so far for SuperNoVa. He's killed quite a few SCVs from GuMiho. He wasn't able to get that bunker up there, but yeah, look at that. 5 SCVs dead already. That is not a bad start at all for him. And, you know, he has just kind of really slowed his opponent down. He's lost a lot of mining time because of this.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going to keep both those Marauders alive for a little while at least. The second one is at 2 hit points, and it looks like it will finally go down. SCV's being brought off the line to repair up this Hellion.
And so,
you know, no, you can't. And the Marauder going to take some damage, but it takes it very slowly from the Hellion, so we will be able to pick off SCVs if they continue to repair.
Yep, the aggression still comes. Of course, Marauders are pretty good against Hellions, so SuperNoVa's still in a pretty good spot. Not the one with gas, it'll explode. Oh, I guess it was okay.
It'd be funny if those turned into little banelings or something like that.
They should really do that, man. The resources your SCVs hold should modify their stats. That'd be fun, man.
What a back and forth micro battle right now, as he's trying to keep this Hellion repaired up, but then the other one is about ready to die, and we'll see if it actually goes down here in a second. Looks like it will. One more Marauder does fall, but we actually have some Hellions being brought in for SuperNoVa. However, we also have Banshees being made now for GuMiho, rallied across the map.
Yeah, those will do pretty well against some Marauders too if he chooses to stay here and defend here. He might just decide to send them to his opponent's base, as we see is the plan, just to kind of surprise him a bit. But look at that, more SCVs being killed for GuMiho.
Yeah.
This is getting rough, man.
His economy's taking quite a bit of damage. And back at home, SuperNoVa's already putting up a Viking as well. So that Banshee, I'm sorry, it's just not going to do much.
Yeah, there's no cloak with that at all. SuperNoVa well prepared for this. He's like, all right, well, what's the one thing I would need to worry about with this rush if it goes well? And that is Banshees.
Yep.
Banshee comes in, and the Viking is not paying attention, but there he is
there
now.
It is.
Now he's ready, and yeah, so the Banshee's going to kill a couple SCVs, but that's it. GG. As soon as GuMiho sees that Viking, he knows it's over.
Very impressive performance there out of SuperNoVa.
Yeah.